go. Now, most of us know how miserable a relationship breakup can be, but what about when friendships go into meltdown? Have a look at this.
Crazy, they haven't spoken for like a week. It's like a century in girls' ears.
You sent out your save the dates?
Surprised?
Your wedding better watch it. If I were your wedding, I'd be sleeping with one eye open.
You're right. Your wedding will be huge, just like your ass at prom.
Thinking that there are probably more dignified ways to go about it than that. So what are the rules for dumping a friend?
To give us the ins and outs, we're joined by behavioural expert Dr. Adam Fraser and author Dilvin Yasser. Guys, so is it worse than breaking up with a partner as breaking up with a friend, Dilvin?
I think it can be worse for women because we form really intense relationships. And also with men, you know, we know some of our relationships are going to crash and burn eventually, but you expect your besties to be around. So when it does fail, it's gut-wrenching.
Yeah, we're not delusional enough to think that romance will last, but we think our friends are going to hang in there, don't we?
Yeah,
yes.
So I think it's actually more traumatic to have a friendship breakup.
Wow.
Adam, if you feel a friendship is toxic, should you try and fix it, or is it best to just let it go?
Well, it's what you define as toxic. If it's really dysfunctional, you've got to let it go. But sometimes our friendships melt down over little trivial things, and if we actually just, you know, bite the bullet and communicate and talk about it, we can fix it. But if it's toxic, I'd be getting out of there.
So, and if you feel there's no way to resolve your issues, though, what's the best way to walk away? You know, like, is it because guys, what we do is we just sort of slowly put everything down and slowly just edge out of the relationship quietly, bit by bit.
And that's the way to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't want drama. Sometimes they turn on you. And what you don't want is to be remembered as the wench who ruined her life. You just want to blend into the rich tapestry of, ghosts of friendships past.
So you don't text them when you're drunk?
No. So stop returning calls, cancel engagements, do that. Be a really terrible friend. She's going to get the hint.
So, Adam, what do you think are some of the biggest mistakes people make when they're ending a relationship?
Well, probably texting when you're drunk or, like, really going after them and attacking their character. Like, not only is it not classy, but it can be really nasty, and you can pull away from friendships without going after them. But the problem is when it starts to break up, emotion comes up and we get ruled by emotion.
Why do we want to do that? Why do we want to point score with our mates and go, if you are going to break up, I'll tell you why you should. First of all, it's your hair. Never liked your hair. Why do we do that? Why is that our instinct, Adam?
Because we have so much emotional commitment to a friendship. I've been best friends with my best friend since we're 11. Like, we can't end our friendship because we've got too much dirt on each other. But, but the big thing is that that's a lot of years that we've invested in our friendships, and they're important to us, so we're emotionally attached.
Have you guys ever been dumped? Been dumped?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was it bad? Were you the dumper or the dumpee?
I've done both, but I was dumped by a friend, and it was actually a male friend. We were very close, and his girlfriend didn't let us play anymore. He actually rang me and said, I'm not allowed to talk to you anymore.
And he was never heard from again.
No, he married that woman and
That's it. End of friendship. Thanks very much, guys. Now here's Janie.
Women all over the country are raving about a new breed of comfort support bras, but if you haven't got one yet,